Hello everybody, good morning. I'm Nagarjun Bhaskar, working as Assistant Manager in Altem Technologies. I have been associated with Altem Technologies since more than 5 years now. So today I'm going to be showcasing the key features of 3D Experience software. Okay, so coming back to the today's topic webinar. So today's topic is unlocking the power, exploring the key features of 3D Experience platform. I'm going to run through all the features and of the 3D Experience platform and how it can be beneficial for your company. Just 1 second. Share screen. No, it's showing the stop screen. It's coming stop screen. It's coming stop screen. Yeah. So coming coming back to the webinar. So this is Altem Technologies. Altem Technologies is associated with various companies, as you can see on the screen. We are associated with systems. Uh, Dassault Systems is known for their 3D design softwares, simulation softwares, and they are also into software for material research and life sciences, that is BioVia. Next, we called MSc software. They are the pioneers in the simulation software. They have a umbrella of products under them. Umbrella of software, that is Nastran, Adams, CFD, and manufacturing simulation. Next, we are associated with a company called Stratasys, who are the pioneers in the 3D printing business. Next, we are associated with Artec 3D, who are into manufacturing of 3D scanners, and we are associated with Cell-Link, who are associated with the 3D bioprinting. So as you can see, we take care from the entire product cycle of the manufacturing field, starting from design software, 3D printers, and then autonomous driving, then all the FEA analysis, MBD simulation, then the 3D scanner, and then the composites modeling and manufacturing simulation. Then using the range of softwares which we provide, companies can also create technical documentation. So everything from concept design to aftermarket, we cover all the areas in the mechanical engineering field. So we have won prestigious awards, as you can see on the left hand side of the screen. Now coming back to today's topic. So before I deep dive into the 3D experience software, uh, I want to explain what is the key feature of this 3D experience and what do the companies get by adopting the 3D experience platform. So the key thing here is collaboration. So 3D experience software is all about collaboration and how companies can leverage this facility to enhance their businesses. Okay. So as all of you might be knowing, collaboration is very important in companies, because in any mechanical design engineering companies, it starts from concept design, and it starts from design development, then it goes into simulation, then the robotics or the manufacturing codes for the manufacturing needs to be generated, and then it goes into after sale. So all the departments have to be on the same page, and they have to work collaboratively to get a successful product. So it is why collaboration is important in design. It is like creating a piece of design, okay, constant communication, improving the work, okay, to get the final outcome. So I will explain you in the further slides how 3D experience can be adopted, and it helping each of the different features of the collaboration. So coming back to PLM, as you might be knowing, the 3D experience is a PLM software developed by Dassault Systems. So I would like to explain here what is PLM. PLM is product lifecycle management. It starts from the concept, product design, process design, and production. It goes through the design and manufacturing to sales to service and eventually the retirement. So all of the aspects regarding this product lifecycle management thing is addressed in 3D Experience platform. Now coming back to what is platform. So imagine 20 years back or 15 years back, if an individual wanted to click a photograph, they would use a separate hardware camera. Okay, and they used to carry that hardware, which was only used to capture the photos. So imagine you go on a trip and you click some 50, 100 photos, and after coming back from the trip, you would want to share it with your friends and colleagues. So the process was, if you remember, the SD card from the camera, you would have to remove it and insert it into the laptop or a computer, transfer all the photos, okay, and then share the photos via email, okay, which is a tedious process. And you might have experienced that the quality out of photographs, especially in DSLR camera, the quality would drastically reduce, okay. And if at all you wanted to listen to songs, there was a separate hardware, Walkman or iPod, where the person used to listen to songs. And if at all he wanted to share the song with his friend, the process was very tedious. Now, because of the uh, different hardwares and because all the devices were not connected with each other, it was a pain to share the data and work in collaboration. Okay. Now today, all of these things are connected with each other. Okay. Sharing and collaboration of all these activities today has been made very simple using a single device. Okay. And all of this is connected through a platform. And the platform is either iOS or Android. So Android has become the base, okay, and in the Android platform, camera is an app, gallery is an app, WhatsApp is an app, Gmail is an app. So the person needs to purchase the mobile phone in which the Android is pre-installed or the platform is pre-installed. Depending upon the user's requirement, the user will install the different apps as per their requirement and use it the way they like it. So it is a similar case in the mechanical design industries as well. Okay, there was a separate software for concept design, separate software for 3D modeling, separate software for FEA, which were not interconnected with each other. Now, because of this 3D experience platform, which has been developed by Dassault Systems, all the softwares can be integrated and all the departments in the companies can work in a collaborative manner to design the products faster and to get the product out in the market as soon as possible. So as you can see in this slide, Dassault Systems is a French company. Okay, they have developed softwares or products which can serve the 11 industries as mentioned here, ranging from transportation mobility to industrial equipment to life sciences and business services. To address these 11 industries, they have developed multiple softwares. When it comes to 3D modeling apps, they have developed the softwares like SolidWorks, Catia, Geovia, and BioVia. When it comes to simulation apps, they have developed softwares like Simulia, Delmia. When it comes to social and collaborative app, they have developed tools like Enovia. And when it comes to information intelligence, they have developed apps like NetWebs and Medidata. So before the introduction of 3D experience, all the products were available uh, as a single software to the customers. Now imagine a company like Ashok Leyland or Tata or any of the major OEMs. They had purchased, say suppose 50 licenses of Catia for design, 25 licenses of Simulia for simulation, and say suppose X number of licenses of Delmia. Each one of them was not interconnected and they were working in individual silos. So collaboration between the different teams was a huge challenge. And although all the softwares are purchased from the single OEM, that is Dassault Systems, still there was a challenge to collaborate and work in unison. So Dassault Systems addressed this challenge by creating a 3D experience platform, that is Enovia, as you can see in the social and collaborative apps. They made Enovia as the base platform, and Catia, Geovia, Delmia, Simulia, all of them became the apps in the Enovia platform. So with the introduction or development of 3D experience platform, all the departments can now work collaboratively in unison, and the works get completed faster in an efficient manner. Now, what are the problems with non-integrated application? So as you might all be knowing, there are different CAD softwares available in the market, starting from Catia and SolidWorks, which is developed by Dassault Systems. Creo is another popular CAD model software. NX is another popular CAD software which is available in the market. But the files created individually on these individual platforms cannot be opened in other applications. For example, a file which is created in SolidWorks, okay, with the specification tree cannot be opened in Catia V5 software, cannot be opened by Catia V5 software. So the person has to now convert the native data format into neutral format such as STEP or IGS, which will lose its specification tree, and the editing becomes very difficult. So, for example, if a model has been created in Catia and it has to be simulation has to be done in Simulia, the .cat part file, which is the native data format, cannot be an input to the Simulia, and it has to be converted to STEP or IGS or .jt file, which reduces the quality of the file. And if changes have to be made, again the simulation team has to ask the design team to make changes in the model and again share the neutral format file, which is a very tedious task and which takes up lot of time and which is inconvenience to the team members. So with the what do you say, development of 3D experience, okay, the .cat part file can be directly opened in Simulia because all are on a single platform. Okay, and no history is maintained like the life cycle state or the revision state or the data location. Okay, the data in Catia, in traditional Catia v5 gets stored on the hard disk of the particular client system, and the sharing of the data is a not a streamlined process. Okay, so with the development of 3D experience software, now the data will be stored at a single location in the server system where everybody can access the data. So in the coming slides, I will explain you all of this, how revision management can be useful and how it is managed using the 3D Experience software. And using the traditional softwares like Catia V5 or SolidWorks, there was more dependency on the user who created the design. Okay, and project managers faced a lot of difficulties, and they were not able to estimate the project completion time, and visualization of the status of the project was very difficult. There was more time consuming with to and fro between the different teams. So the list goes on. To address all these issues, okay, Dassault Systems has developed the 3D Experience platform. Now let's get into the 3D Experience collaborative task. As I explained in the earlier slide, revision management is one of the collaborative tasks which has been made very easy using the 3D Experience platform. Okay, the word revision is used to document major changes made to a design. This ensures any member of the team, okay, other than the individual, okay, needs to access the data will have the knowledge of complete timeline. Okay, we will get into deep dive into this revision management topic in the coming slide. Similar way, engineering change management is one of the collaborative tasks which can be very easily uh, incorporated in 3D Experience platform. What is engineering change management? Process of creating, reviewing, gaining formal approval for engineering change request, engineering change order. Okay, I will explain you in the coming slides how engineering change management can be done very easily using our 3D Experience platform. So next is the issue management. It involves 3 steps: identify and record issue, determine impact and prioritize issue. Okay. Next is the project management. The purpose of project management is to plan, manage a project, okay, assign resources, okay, track the status of the project, okay, on a single dashboard. Okay, so all of these things, okay, has been incorporated in the 3D Experience platform, so the project managers can easily scan through the project at a glance, and they will have a full visibility of the project which is going on. So first, let us go through how revision management is possible, or what is the process of revision management in the 3D Experience platform. Okay, so by default in 3D Experience, okay, the revision is set for new part as A.1. The A is the major revision, 1 is the minor revision, and it is reflected in the draft, in the BOM, in the drafting. Now, if we need to do any changes, okay, to the part once it is released, all right. So we need to do the changes in the via revision management in any PLM for that matter. Okay. So here I want to change the diameter of this particular part. Okay. So I will do it via revision management, where I will change the revision of the part from A.1 to B.1. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, the methodology is how it is being done. Now, uh, the revision is now changed from A.1 to B.1. Now I am doing the necessary design change. Once the revision of the part has been done, we have to change the part number in the assembly as well. So in a particular assembly, there might be different products with different revision numbers. Okay. So once we update the revised part in the product, okay, it will be available for all of them in the team to look at it, because now everybody are connected to the same platform. Okay, so once we made the revision and update it in the assembly, everybody can see that which part revision is being used in the particular assembly. And of course, we can update the BOM as well, so that in the BOM we can see which revision part has been incorporated in a particular assembly. So this is how the revision management works in 3D Experience platform. Okay. Next, let us come to issue management. So as I explained earlier, okay, if a issue has to be raised by the project manager, okay, the project manager will have access to check the final product, okay, and then this is before the uh, uh, component is freezed, okay. They communicate what is the changes required in the model, okay, and they can raise a issue very quickly. They can use the 3D markup feature to highlight the area of your issue, okay. They can make some remarks, write some comments, and they can assign the job for rework to the different resources in the project management application. As soon as the project manager assigns the rework or the issue to the team members will get a notification, okay, and they will have a look at the comments of the 3D markup application, and they need to work on the design change, okay. So now it will be forwarded to the respective design engineers. They will be given the proper access to the parts where they will do the necessary design changes, okay. And once the design change has been done by the design engineer, the maturity status moves from inward to approval. Now it is up to the product manager, okay, whether to move it from approved to complete or send it back to rework, okay. So different people in the organization will have different rights, read or write access rights, okay, and all that can be controlled by the admin, okay. And now the issue has been resolved, and now the maturity is in the complete state, okay. This is how very easily the issue management activities can be tackled using the 3D experience platform. Now coming back to the solution, okay, 3D experience is available in two different configuration, okay. The first one is 3D experience on premise, okay, where the customer needs to install and maintain the hardware for the server, okay. For the data security, okay, Dassault Systems has made it mandatory that the data will be stored in the database. There are two options which have been provided to the customers. Either customers can use the MS SQL database or Oracle database. Both are widely used, and it is a stable database. And all the clients must be connected to the server via LAN network, so that the data is secure within the company's environment. If the customers are not ready to invest on the hardware, and if their ID team is not competent enough to handle the database installations, they can opt for 3D experience on cloud, which is more popular, okay. And here the entire hardware server is maintained by the Dassault system team, okay, and configuration of the client can be done very quickly. The major advantage of 3D experience on cloud is there is 24/7 service which is available from Dassault Systems. The users or the companies just need to raise a ticket, and within a matter of minutes or hours, there will be a response back from the Dassault team addressing the issues. And the second advantage here is clients can connect to the platform from anywhere. Suppose say many companies would be having multiple offices in multiple locations, okay. So if they opt for 3D experience on cloud, the design team, for example in Bangalore office, okay, they can connect to the manufacturing team in Hyderabad office seamlessly, okay, because the server is on the cloud which is managed by Dassault team. Just internet connection is required for the client to connect to the server. So depending upon the company's priorities, they can choose between 3D experience on premise and 3D experience on cloud. But as a value-added reseller, we promote 3D experience on cloud because of this notable uh, advantages. The first advantage, as I explained, is plug and play instant availability. Once the customer opts to go for 3D experience or goes or they want to adapt to 3D experience platform, okay, they can set up the client within a matter of minutes, and they can start their work within half a day or within 1 day. Okay, and their hardware cost is drastically reduced. They can continue using their client systems. Okay, and they can start the modeling work and simple maintenance. The 3D experience cloud is very secure, and the support is available 24/7, and the software is always up to date. Okay, all the updates will be sent to the client to from Dassault Systems, and customers can use the internet to update their software. Okay, the 3D experience platform is continuously serviced, and data access is kept under subscribers control. Okay, it is very simple, access anytime, anywhere. Okay, like for example, there was a situation like COVID-19 where many employees were asked to work from home, and in the case of 3D experience on premise, it's a challenge for the design engineers to work from home because they cannot connect to the 3D experience platform. In such cases, 3D experience on cloud would definitely help. The design engineers just need to have a stable internet connection, and they can very easily work from home by connecting to the platform, by connecting to the server on cloud. So these are the advantages of adopting 3D experience on cloud. Now Dassault Systems has also come up with a unique concept called Power by concept. So what is this Power by concept? So as you might be knowing, Catia V5 and SolidWorks both are still in existence. Okay, they have not phased out the Catia V5 and SolidWorks yet. All right. So now the customers they have been using this Catia V5 on SolidWorks software from 5, 10, 15 years, and the adoption to 3D experience platform is not viable for them presently. Okay, so they don't want to adopt the change very quickly. Maybe they need some 2, 3, 4 years of time to adapt to 3D experience platform. So this Power BI concepts acts as a bridge. As I explained to earlier, 3D experience platform is all about collaboration. So with this Power BI concept, okay, the customers or the companies can still continue to use the traditional Catia and SolidWorks software. They can use the 3D experience platform only for collaboration purpose. Okay, so using this connector license UE5 and UES, okay, the 3D experience capabilities of the customer can make use of the 3D experience capabilities for PLM, but they can continue to do the modeling work in Catia itself. Okay, so the data will no longer be saved on the local hard disk anymore. It will be stored in either on cloud or on premise in the database, depending upon the choice the users make. Okay, the design engineers can work more efficiently. Okay, they can share the data in an efficient manner. They can access and manage collaborative tasks. Okay, uh, it reduces the process cycles by bringing all the project stakeholders together around a single product definition. Here, I would like you to state one more thing. Dassault Systems has not only developed these connectors for Catia and SolidWorks, they have developed connectors even for the other traditional CAD softwares available in the market, either UG or Creo. So customers can continue to use the Creo software for their modeling, and for the collaboration purpose, they can adopt to 3D Experience, where the Creo file can be seamlessly accessed in 3D Experience platform, and the project teams can collaborate. Okay, so this is one of the very important concept, okay, which has been developed by Dassault Systems. Now let us see how this Power BI concept and how this collaborative work is done in 3D Experience platform. The managers can only view the models using 3D Play, and they need not have sophisticated hardware. They can view the model, okay, and you can see even the sectioning view of the model can be easily viewed in a tab also, okay, because the managers will not be given the designing or the modeling licenses, okay. So here the managers are reviewing the part, okay, and they have identified that some design changes are required. Here in this case of example, there is some change required in the uh, design of the silencer. So now the project manager can very simply assign the task using the project management applications, okay, and assign the job to the particular resource. As soon as the managers, okay, assign the job to the resource people, the notification goes to the design engineers. So these things can be easily configured if customers are using on cloud, and it is a bit of a challenge if it is on on premise. Now the design engineers can view, okay, what is the job that has been assigned to them in the mobile phone itself, okay, using the 3D Play application. They can understand what is the job that has been assigned to them, okay. And as you can see, for this particular user in this example, only the access of the silencer has been given to the engineer. So this is possible via giving proper read and write access, and all this can be controlled very easily by the administrator of the company. Now for the user to start working, they would need a proper hardware, okay, and they would need the modeling licenses. Here in this case, the user is comfortable, or they have been using the Catia Wi-Fi software. So the design engineer will make use of the Catia Wi-Fi software itself to do the modeling work. He or she will connect to the Catia Wi-Fi using the Catia Wi-Fi connector. Okay, this is the 3D Play where she is still assessing what needs to be done. Okay, now she will open this part in Catia V5. She will do the required necessary changes, the design changes. Okay, and she will save it in the platform. Now once the updated design is shared in the platform, all the stakeholders can able to see what is the changes made by the design engineers. Now the design engineer will move the maturity status of the part from inward to in review. Now it is up to the manager to either approve it and move it to complete phase, or send it to rework. So this is how the collaboration can be easily done using the Power BI concept. Okay. Now I would like to just show a glimpse of the 3D Experience Catia software. Okay, that is the MDG or Mechanical Design Engineer roles. This video I have just put it so that people can see the interface of how the 3D Experience Catia can be useful. As usual, once the company adopts to 3D Experience, okay, the PLM features is available to the user. Now there is a change in the interface, okay, when compared to Catia V5, and now the dashboard and now this interface is much more cooler and it is much more easy, okay. And as you can see, the method of design is drastically improved. Now the users can make use of this contextual toolbar where they can create the designs or modify the designs in a quick and efficient manner, okay. All the toolbars are now placed in a strategic manner, okay. And this contextual toolbar is very easy to learn, and the designers can work on the model very quickly. This saves a lot of design time, okay. We should make I would like to make a point here stating that all the commands, each and every command which were present in Catia V5 or SolidWorks, each and every command has been kept the same. There is no addition or deletion of any particular commands. Even the principle of mechanical design engineering is the same. It's just that the interface has been updated, okay, and design engineers can now work very quickly and they can complete the work in an efficient manner, okay. Even the sheet metal workbench, okay, they have made some good additions where once the sheet metal part has been designed and before sharing it to the manufacturing team, they can set the sheet metal order process, okay. So this will help to understand what are the different features that can be done at different stages, okay. And in 3D experience Catia, the assembly design and the kinematics, okay, they have been integrated together so that the assembly design team can now quickly do the animation of the assembly which they have created to check for clashes and interference, okay. So all of this have been taken care and then closely associated with PLM, okay. All the E bomb, M bomb can be very easily generated with a click of buttons, okay. So this 3D experience Catia combined with PLM, it is unlocking a new power. So this is what I had to present today. So now I have come to the end of my webinar. So I hope this webinar was useful and it has addressed the doubts of many viewers here. If any viewers have any questions, you can ask and I will be happy to clarify. So if anybody has any questions, they can either unmute and ask or they can type in the chat section and we will answer all the questions. I don't have. No. Okay. Here, Smita is asking, what new features and functions are adding from the old version? So, for this question, I would like to answer. Okay, with respect to the commands, designing commands, there is no addition or deletion of commands. The basic, for example, if people are aware, the basic mechanical engineering design commands such as pad, pocket, everything remains the same, okay. Only the interface has been changed, okay. And how the product is being saved or how the product is being imported, with respect to only those things there have been lot of enhancements, okay. Because now the 3D experience is integrated with PLM, so they have taken care with respect to the PLM part only. When it comes to the designing part, the method to design or the commands, everything remains same. But as I showed you in the sheet metal application, they can add, or they have added a feature of sheet metal order process, which was not available in Catia V5. So there will be more additions, okay, not with respect to the design, but the process, which will help the PLM activities. I hope I have answered the question. So, what are the latest features of 3D Experience? Uh, 3D Experience is all about collaboration. Okay, so now the companies can extend their design and connect all the departments together. Okay, there will be no to and fro discussions between the various groups in the organization. All organizations can now work collaboratively. This is the major key feature, okay, of this webinar. The next question is, would like to know more about advanced 3D experience, Katia. So there are, apart from the traditional part design, assembly design, Dassault Systems has increased multiple workbenches, and as you might be knowing, the trend is additive manufacturing. So they have developed lot of new workbenches in line to the 3D printing application, were designed for 3D parts, and there are many applications like functional generative design, where the topology optimization of the part has been done with respect to the manufacturing process which we define. Let it be 3D printing, or let it be casting, or let it be machining. So it is a combination of simulation and Catia. Okay, so many such new workbenches or new features will be added in the 3D Experience platform, which needs a combination of design and simulation, or design and manufacturing. So the next question is, how does 3D Experience helps in startups? Uh, as you might be knowing, on a general note, startups will have limited funds available to them, and they need not have to invest heavily on the hardware if they choose to opt the 3D experience on cloud, and they can quickly start the using the 3D experience application by just having the basic hardware. And there are many offers which have been going to the startup offers are available for the development of the startups from the Dassault Systems and the government of India. So the startups can avail these facilities, and they can start designing, and they can integrate the PLM in the early phase of their company itself, which will help them to grow their company in future. So next question. So if there are no further questions, I would like to end this session. Yeah, thank you. So if you have any doubts, you can consult our Altum team at support@altum.com, and you can get in touch with us. We would be glad to help you. Thank you.